Guys, you are currently watching a clip from our podcast, The Fellas. The full podcast is available exclusively on Spotify with video for free. So go ahead and follow us on Spotify. It actually helps us out more than you could imagine.
We also had G-Film along with us. Harry G-Film, he's my cameraman. Also, maybe responsible, or he's probably responsible for my second favorite part of the vlogs, which was him drinking Harry's piss. Bro, at 8 a.m.
No, I know,
Like, there's
I
one
know.
thing to do it when you're drunk and you're just having a laugh. Bro, he washed his mouth with piss.
Yeah. Bro was brushing his teeth with Harry's fucking piss. It was crazy.
For 200 quid.
I only just sent him the 100 quid, my 100 quid yesterday. and the second I sent it to him, I'm walking the streets of Shoreditch. I see him walking. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, meeting a mate. But he's got pants on, like the trousers. And I'm like,
was he going on
you're
a
going on a
date?
date. Yeah, he took her on a date. Then he texted me about 20 minutes later saying, where can I go for dinner, boss? The restaurant done me dirty. So he's obviously rocked up to the restaurant and like had no booking or something.
Mate, that is an actual like fear of mine.
Do just want to give you guys the heads up that our amazing orange and black 165th floor tees are out now. You guys can go ahead and get them. There's a few left. Most have already gone. So make sure you head on over to the site, check them out, and yeah, enjoy, guys.
Right, let's say you know, even if it's like a business, I'm going for a meeting and I've booked a nice restaurant or something like that. My fear is rocking up, going, yeah, one for calamari, and they go, nothing here, and I go, any chance of me getting a
That
table?
would
Sorry,
never
fully
happen,
booked.
though.
No, it would because
Why?
you could think you've booked it. How many times have I booked something and I've actually done it for the next month?
Oh, shit, yeah.
I had a
okay.
stinker like that. My uncle came over from New York.
Oh, an
Me,
uncle,
my dad, and my
sure.
uncle went out for dinner. It's not long after I started here, actually.
And he touched
and
you.
we went to the Shoom, right? We went to Shoom, and I thought I'd booked a table for 8 p.m. I'd booked it for 8 a.m.
Oh yeah,
And I got in, and I fast-tracked the queue. They just got me a table. They said, don't worry, easy mistake, and sat me down.
That's rare because
Yeah, I
the
know.
shoe usually has like an hour and a half waiting
Exactly.
list.
And I was laughing at all the people in the queue that I've booked. Unreal.
Yeah.
That's what got our lifestyle, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why you got the 165th floor clothing on.
We've said this a million times already, but it's worth it. This is a good hoodie.
Yeah, this ain't no bullshit.
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
spent a
no
lot.
standard
We
YouTuber
spent a lot of
bullshit.
money.
And the tea's so nice as well.
Definitely. Like
The fit
the
is-
profits ain't gonna be. I stand to only make 100 grand on this.
Is that it?
Only 100. Guys, we're joking.
Cat.
That's
But
cat.
Eventually we'll get there though.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got all that going on. I mean, all right, tell me, what was your favorite city in Oz?
Ooh, I think. Okay, I'm gonna say Sydney because it was very picturesque. When I rocked up and we went up to the tall tower, we went onto like a tower view. You guys have probably seen it in the blog. You look down on the city, and what I was seeing was like this. First of all, a massive city with massive buildings, and then you've got this nice blue river flowing through the middle. Not like the Thames.
Nah.
This is a serious river, and then it goes out into
a
the
harbour.
actual sea, and then you've got beaches. All this
Yeah.
in like one city, and a very rich city as well.
Yeah.
So it's like quite
I
nice.
liked it.
It's got
For
everything
me,
you
I'm
need.
the same. I think it'd be Sydney, right?
Melbourne
But-
was also very good.
Melbourne was cool. That's the
Yeah.
way to describe it. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe if I lived in Australia, I might want to prefer to live in Melbourne. But just as like for the time that we had there, like Sydney was beautiful.
Sydney
that place
was
is
beautiful.
actually
Weekend
beautiful.
tax,
Yeah.
though.
Weekend tax.
Yeah.
That's
What's that
true.
mean?
And we also had a much better hotel in Sydney because, managing director Elliot were booked an absolute stinker in Melbourne.
It wasn't that bad, man.
Bro's so dramatic.
He's so dramatic.
It was nice. You
To
got
triple
stuck.
standards.
No. But your room
Yeah.
was a stinker.
Yeah.
Me and Proddy actually had pretty decent
No,
rooms.
the whole vibe of the hotel was just
It was
off,
like a
man.
sex dungeon, wasn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, and it was meant to be 5 stars. Not in my book of hotels.
The staff were nice, though.
They
Don't-
were lovely.
Don't care. That's not what I'm there for.
No,
But-
you are. Half of the thing about going to a nice hotel is the staff.
Okay, but most of the time I'm in my room, and the room
Okay.
stunk. You know,
What did it stink
the
of?
hallways as well. I want good hallways, and I wasn't happy with the hallways.
I thought the hallways were fine, man.
Roof terrace,
Oh, disgraceful roof
stinker.
terrace.
Sorry, I sound really ungrateful here, but I worked my
You
ass
are.
off for this. So
You do you, Chip, man.
yeah, so I deserved that good hotel.
You have a high standard.
It came out of our money.
It did come out around
So,
money, so
technically,
Yeah.
we should expect a 5-star
okay.
because we paid for it.
Okay.
I have a high standard. Why?
Why?
Because I'm a high net worth individual.
What was your favorite part of the
I'm also
Australia
minus
vlog?
£15,000
What was your
into my
favorite
overdraft.
part of the Australia trip?
Favorite part. What was my favorite part? Shit, man. It was all so good. It's really hard to nail it down. Fuck, I don't know. I really enjoyed the meetups. They were gassing me up. It'd be really cool. I'm glad we
meetups
sold
were
out.
so
Remember
much
when
better
you were
than what I
saying that he
thought,
thought there was going to be 20 people rocking up? We sold out everywhere.
Yeah, and not only that, but we had people, bro, people were paying 250 Australian dollars for resale tickets. I was pissed that people were reselling them because if we give them away for free,
Yeah.
how come you're just taking it and selling it on?
I
It is
wasn't
what
pissed.
it is. It is what it
It
is.
made
though.
the market value of the fellas go up in general.
Wow, you got that business nugget. man.
Oh, yeah, 100%. No, I just thought it's cool. Obviously, it's not nice, but it is cool when people do that because it's
Yeah.
like, damn, you think it's worth buying a free ticket for 250. Like,
That's true.
it's like,
And I like to
there's a bit
think
of
that
love
we
there.
put on a show, by the way. At first, I was
Yeah, it
the
was
reason
good.
why we made it free is because we honestly had no real idea what the hell was going to happen. And then when we rocked up, just to give you guys like some stories, we did drinking games.
Yeah.
So that was the main thing. We did blind dating. That tended to be the highlight of the night. We finished on that one, so we would get one single girl from the crowd,
Yeah.
step up, and
And G-Film would usually take her home.
yeah,
Oi.
G-Film was on different energies, but the girls love G-Film.
They
man,
love him, don't they, man?
okay, them.
Yeah, he does have. Yeah, bro, he had that type of dog in him. But yeah, that was good. And then we had this one crazy thing we did at Melbourne that we didn't do anywhere else.
Yep.
And we played a game in the UK. I think it's pretty common. It's called Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
And the song, oh, thunder, right? So imagine that, but every time you hear the word thunder, the next person starts drinking, and it's
Yeah.
like waterfall. Everyone's playing waterfall in like Ring of Fire or whatever.
Yeah, it
so
was
you know
sick.
what waterfall is. But thunder, when you hear the word thunder, that's the cue to move on to the next person. And we did this only once at Melbourne. And my God, we had 3 people spew up on stage to this game.
Oh, it was bad.
And usually we'd had another guy called Donny from the Sydney show. He threw up on
Donny.
stage,
What
right?
a goat.
And that was fine because it was just like the beer that came up. One of the guys in the Melbourne show, Chunks, he had chunks come out.
Oh,
It was disgusting, man. It was so grim. But shout out to them, man. They gave it a good crack. These are mental. There's another game they also play, in it, Chip.
what?
If they
Oh,
catch your
yeah.
drink in
Buffalo.
your right hand.
Buffalo, yeah. So if you got your drink in like your opposite hand, so if you're right-handed and you're holding the drink in your right hand.
Yeah.
No, your left hand.
No,
you
no,
mean.
No.
no,
It's if
your
you're
right hand.
holding it in your
Oh.
dominant hand.
Oh.
So
And they call Buffalo.
Yeah, then you have to neck your drink or skull it, as
Skull
they
it.
would say. So just necking your drink. So you've got like the whole time I was just walking around with my drink in my left hand.
Yeah.
And then people doing different things to catch you out, like, oh, what time is it on your watch, bro? Or like shit like that.
Yeah, or
like,
they just hand you a drink, and naturally you'd go to grab a drink from one of the fans, grab it with your right hand. As soon as they grab it, they go Buffalo.
yeah,
It was crazy.
scum.
We
But
need
they
to
were
do, we
sick.
need to do that though.
Yeah, 100%. We should bring that into the UK. It's a good game. I like it.